Now this is going to be another beautiful time with you today, and this is your love coach Chris, and I just want you to know that it's important for you to differentiate between someone who is in lust or someone who is in love with you. Now there are signs that I'm going to share with you today, and that's going to guide you anywhere you go, whether you're in the school, you're in the university, you are out of school, or whatever you are doing, there are things you should know as a lady, and also there are things you should know as a young man. And because it could be the other way around, most especially it's actually towards the ladies, and that's why I want the girls to pay attention much more in this information I just want to pass. Take for example, now if someone is in lost, one of the things what they seek around you often is the one to take you to the bed. That's what they just seek after, because that's actually the can I say the sign of lost is this quest for sexual intercourse. That's what they want to achieve. That's what lost is after. And so most times when you see people who say, often if they see you, they say, you're looking beautiful, you're looking takeaway. And that's the expression, that's the best expression of you they can, put out there. And they say, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're looking takeaway. And then when they see you, they always want to touch you. They always want to touch you, like that. Those kind of people, I want you to know they are actually lusting after you, and you must be guided, especially if you have any value to protect. You must be careful. You must not fall for what they are doing. And if you think you want to seduce them because already you're lusting after you, you may be the one to regret at the end of the day. Maybe they want to regret. I'm going to say something, use a life story that I have experienced personally with you, and that's going to guide you. Okay, all right, that's going to guide you. And before I share that story, if you have not subscribed, please join. Go get click on the subscription bell button, and of course, click the bell to always get a notification once we have that anything posted on the channel. And then I want you to know something. Few weeks ago, I was in my house, and then a lady came over with another lady. The other one, the first one, I know, I knew her before that moment, but the other one, I just saw her for the very first time, and she came so depressed, so depressed and unhappy. And I wanted to know, in the course of talking with her, she will almost even give up, because she it's like a lot of things in her heart over the experience she's having right from where she stays, the man she stays with. It's not actually married. I can't say it's married because they've not paid the bride price on over her head. But then she had already had, well, I think about two or three, kids already for this particular person who stays in his own father's house, and they both live over with their parents, with the guy's parents. And it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic, because I later got to know that she had not been fully married. And the question is this: what actually happened to this young, beautiful, girl, going to settle down with such a person from the beginning, when nothing of value has been done concerning her life? It means that it was lost. They came into that relationship out of lust, and the guy wanted sex, and then the sex had been able to produce children, and now she felt, okay, where am I going again? Let me just stay, and that's how she stayed. But every day she was living in torment. She was living in torment. I remember one of the days that we tried to talk to her about the kingdom of God, and then we got to their place, and we saw the mother-in-law standing and watching, listening to what was said, or trying to say, who are these guys and what are they coming to say? And even though we're talking about God, I discovered later that they took it up as if we came for a different thing. That lady lives in fear. A lot of people are living like that in fear. A lot of young people, young marriages, the girls are living in fear. The reason is that they made the first mistake because they stepped into what they shouldn't step into. Most times when a man values you, he first of all talks to your parents. He knows you're coming from somewhere. But those who lost, they don't care. They don't care who has been there for you before, who has been spending all their lives. They are your parents who have been spending all their lives for you. They don't care. Your parents sent you to school. Your parents did so many things for you to be where you are, and they've been able to find you polished the way you are, and now they want to sleep with you. What kind of thing is that? You should know. Your first response to any person is to first of all acknowledge what your parents did in your life as a girl. And how would that be done? That is, they have no business, to go into any tangible relationship with you, like it has to do with marriage or taking you to bed, except they have been able to acknowledge your parents. And by extension, the God who has helped you so far. But a lot of people, they meet you maybe at the place of work, and they just want to sleep with you, and then because they lost after you and all of that. They didn't know that you have been built from somewhere. They didn't know so many impures are coming into your life, and they just want to come and take you cheaply as if a cheap article from the shelf. No, you must place value on your life, and that's important. You must place value on your life. Lust makes people to go out of sinning of sanity. Love makes people to go out of sanity. And so they behave like people who are insane. That's what lust does. Lust does so much evil. And so many people, when they come to you and they actually come in lust, not in love, by the time they just get what they want to get, at the end you look like a piece of shit to them. And that's why you must guide yourself. Watch it out, watch it out, watch it out. The more you keep yourself, the more you preserve your value before the eyes of men. Lust will always end up in pains, but love never. Because love will not seek your heart, but lust seeks your heart. But love will never seek your heart. The Lord bless you. I will be sharing other things that you need to know, or just know this today, that whoever is coming in love will first of all prefer to talk to your parents before taking you to bed or for marriage or anything. But those who come in lust, they don't care. They just want it. But you must say no. You don't get it. Hallelujah. So that's great. That's great. I want you to come back again, and because I have many things to share with you, and they will guide you, and they will help you in your relationship, so that you can get it right from the beginning. It's okay. So before we go, do one thing. Do one thing. Click on the like button and share this, information with other people. And when you come back again, you're going to really find something very, very interesting and educative that you will need for your life. Do have a good and a beautiful relationship.